Hello. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. It's time for some FACEIT League. We got some EMEA expert here today. Two top teams. Our first look at Potofeu here today. Very excited to get this squad on. We were supposed to get them on last week, and my power went out. It sounds like, well, Potofeu ended up taking it to Quick Academy in that particular game, and are now still sitting here with a fantastic record. As a matter of fact, speaking of records, here, let me just pull up the standings page. Let's go have a look. Potofeu sitting 7-1. Supershy, your only undefeated team. Oh, hello, yes. Thank you, Overwatch. Yes. 8 games have been played. You can clearly see Supershy with that 8-0. I do want to zoom in on Potofeu here a little bit. I will do my best to get that right throughout the series, but in the heat of the moment, if it comes out Potofeu, I am so sorry. It's not Potofeu. All right, it's Potofeu. But I'm more reminding myself through this. All right, y'all are helping me here. That's what's going on. All right, anyway. 7-1, only loss of the season is their most recent match. This just happened yesterday, as a matter of fact. Lijiang just come out on top, handing Potofeu their first loss. And if we're looking at Potofeu's record coming into this, we're not seeing a lot of teams at the very top of the bracket. Now, win over Pytel is definitely a good one. I feel like Pytel is kind of the gatekeepers for top 12. Maybe I would almost say top 10. The reason I go off on that tangent is in a slew of wins of teams that are a little bit, lower in the bracket. It's a very competitive bracket. We're not taking anything away from any of these squads. We haven't really seen Potofeu start tackling the top half of the bracket until recently, until last week, as a matter of fact. Wins over Pytel and then most recently over Quack. I think are very telling. Quack is currently sitting at 5-3. That is one of their 3 losses. It looks like a team that belongs in top 8. It's not going to get any easier here for Potofeu, as we have Supershy and then Velto to round out their currently existing schedule. Velto's another big question mark, but are currently sitting also 7-1. So another very interesting match. But I don't really know a whole lot about this Potofeu squad. Actimel / Fake Poco is somebody I have seen around in the T3 scene. I do remember casting around. Supershy have been on a tear here with their new roster. With Lunar leading the way. Young Swedish player has been just lights out good. Has been starting for this roster, as I got corrected for here in the entirety of season 4. Most recent look from Supershy looks, absolutely poised to move up into Master Division. Finished 10th in season 2. Get picked up on a Supershy banner in season 3. Go 8-6. Decent. It's good enough to make playoffs. You finish, roughly 9th, 12th for both. But man, what a come up here. So have almost already put up more wins than they did in their previous 2 seasons. Have matched season 3 already, one shy of season 2. And there've been some big wins in here. So, the opening 4-0, not the strongest strength of schedule there, but taking down Negative Mental, taking down Meavdron, and then more recently, not necessarily as strong of opponents, but still, like I said, got to make sure you can beat teams like Quack and Alt Pytel to prove that you belong there in the top 3, and they do just that. So, Supershy have been on a tear. The win over Meavdron and Negative Mental are the 2 most telling. This match against Potofeu, I think, I just give Supershy the edge here based on, I just know a little bit more about these players. We've seen more out of Libby and Lunar and J9, at least I have personally, than I have out of the other side. Although, you know what? Who knows? Maybe Actimel, maybe Fake Poco has the insider knowledge, has the scoops, has the strats to be able to counterpunch here against this Supershy squad. And we are in expert division, so your map types are set. Each team does get a ban for most of our game types. I think we still only have 2 push and 2 flashpoints, but I think we still only have 2 push maps in here as well. Hero bans work a little bit differently here in expert than they do in Master Division. So we can repeat the same role bans. There's no ban protect, and you can repeat, the same team can repeat hero bans multiple times throughout a series. Can ban like Wrecking Ball over and over again, for instance. Your map pool for today. It's kind of looking like some tried and true, although we get some Blizzard World in the middle there. Lijiang Tower, Blizzard World, Esperanca, Suravasa, and Route 66. Fairly tried and true, honestly, here for this season. Not straying off too much. Taking a look at your bands here for the day. So we're getting Diva and Echo band out here for your first band.
Initiating match.
Thank you, Athena. I'm ready. I'm excited. This is going to be an awesome week. We're kicking off one hell of a week right here, right now with a top tier matchup. You know what? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Can't ask for much more than that. Show me some Overwatch. Oh, my margins are broke. I can tell you right now. I can already tell. Yep. Oh. That's enough. I want to like restart Overwatch. Like that's how much that irritates me. Like right now, you know. Hey, you know what? Let's not let it get to us. That's not what's important. It's important. We got 2 awesome teams taking the Battlefield team to kick off week 5. And Lunar coming out with the Maga composition. We saw Maga very prominent over the weekend there in the OWCS playoffs. And right back in the brig Juno look, so you got the speed for the engage and the brig, keep that back line nice and standing. And it's Libby finding first blood, gets Shoal with a headshot off the gate. Able to work in and find that pressure on the outside. Just a little bit of ult charge. We're gonna have Supershy fall back and grab that first cap. Warglobadu, which is just one of the most fun names in the division to say, switches over to a Pharah here. And Fake Poco moves into the Maga to match. And Warglobadu picks up first blood. Oh, you do lose that brick in the back line, though. So Libby might have open sight lines with Lunar falling. Libby is running out of time to get the kills. Nice exit pick onto Shoal, though. That exit slide out shot was gorgeous. Warglobadu just barely avoid finding themselves watching a respawn timer. Does look like Fake Poco and Potofeu will get this flip done. I say that is Libby's going to pop it in the overclock here from White Room. A couple of shots towards Fake Poco's direction, but able to shrug it off. Oh, find Shoal and a Yumi with that. Oh, I mean, just a quick little party 2K out of Libby. And the flip comes through on the back of that. Libby does sacrifice themselves for that, but I mean, 100% worth it. 100% worth it. What a brilliant play out of this Libby. So already 35% to their next overclock. Shoal still about 15% away from their first one. Is the game audio a little loud? Y'all let me know on volume. I feel, looking at my levels here, I feel like game audio is a little loud. I'm going to turn it down a couple times. I think I had it turned up from an interview. I know, right? I can't believe J9 did that to me, Magic. Agreed. The nerve. And then has the nerve to come through and get this awesome 2K. Unbelievable. Libby and Lunar left. It's, you know, a bit of a broken defense, but the way Libby's been playing, honestly, could be enough to fend off this recontest. We're going to get the touch in. Shoal throws in the overclock. Never mind. Shoal has had enough of Libby taking over this lobby, and it looks like there might be a new admin in town. Shoal's able to slide out, escape from the rally that was thrown in from Raisu. The cage fight locking him in place. Raisu just shield bashed into their own demise. That's going to be the flip here from Potofeu. Pretty heavy investment with disabled skater throwing in their own rally on top of that. So with that extra investment, you know, it means with alongside the cage fight, there's nothing to counter Lunar's cage fight now being thrown in. Lulu does pick off the Libby in the backline, though, taking maybe some of the punching power out of this, but a couple of quick picks for Lunar. The trades come through on the other side. It was really the only option that Potofeu had on that was just traded right back. And then they succeeded mostly doing so, but Fake Poco needs to get out of here alive. I think Cardiac Overdrive has already been used. And in the 9-9 situation, there was just no opportunity to go find a Mega or even really back up off the point, get within sight lines of your healers. And it looks like Supershy holding on to this by a Katana's edge here with J9. Dragon Blade at the end to secure the point. And a 1-0 here on Lijiang for Supershy. Okay. Now that we're outside of the closed quarters claustrophobic control center, that was some alliteration there for you. Fake Poco able to kind of spread his wings or maybe his hamster wheels. Move over to the wrecking ball here as we head into gardens. Nice quick rotation from Supershy, although I say that the backline is a little split with J9 putting in some pressure there across bridge. And yeah, and Masoot. Ooh, that's gonna be. I'm just gonna go with Masoot. I hope that's close enough. I apologize if that's butchering it entirely. But Masoot doesn't make that rotation, was what I was noticing. Kind of was split between the far and the back, and the front line of Lunar and the rest. Ends up getting caught, so first cap goes over to Potofeu here. Nice direct. Oh, and the subsequent jab. Libby gets a little revenge. Finds the headshot with the railgun. Is that going to be the flip on the back of that? Oh, it is. Fake Poco tried to loop around to come back and contest and try to, stall for some more percentage. Doesn't quite make it in time. Now, I will say, Potofeu doing a good job of kind of muscling Supershy off the back of that point. The front line does manage to push back on and deny the cap as Shoal and Warglabadoo. We're Glabadoo. I mean, or it could be Warglabadoo. I'm not sure if the emphasis is on the right syllable there, but either way, they're kind of forced out. Supershy maintain their cap. Warglabadoo is still hanging out on the south side. Wasn't forced to completely reset with the rest of the team. Still kind of poking and prodding, working up towards this barrage. Alongside Shoal, able to find a kill on to Libby. So Fake Poku coming in from the front line. Double support ults coming in at their back. Yuna's going to toss down the Kitsune Rush first. The trade of Cardiac Overdrives and the shield thrown in from Raisu to help block some of that damage. But Warglabadoo does get that barrage up into the cage fight. Into the cage fight of Lunar. Oh, Jada is not gonna make it cheap on him though. Make sure that fight is nice as expensive with 2 getting picked. I mean stew in French. I thought it was a specific dish. It's just general stew, huh? Okay. I tried to look it up, and my brief research, I was under the impression it was a specific stew. Ooh. So let me just lie that way. I mean, just like casually strolled up and stuck Shoal in the crosshairs. Fake Poco stuck in, just buying as much as they can. We're going to get yet another flip with Masoot coming up with final blow on to Warglabadoo. And these are some fun names to say, let me tell you. Hey, I mean, I kind of mentioned it at the top of the stream, Trash Panda, but I'm doing my best to get the pronunciation. I know it's like Potofeu. It's not like Po-Tofu. But, in the heat of the moment, I don't promise my Texan accent's going to get it right. I'm going to do my best. I took a little German when I was a kid, but I never took French. Oh, that sounds like a cage fight. See what Fake Poco caught. Shoal goes down. But you still have Warglabadoo fighting from the south side yet. Another barrage comes in. Lunar gets the brunt of it. Tries to catch J9. Does enough damage to hit the follow-up. And a beautiful response out of Warglabadoo, making this winnable here for Potofeu. But Zolibi's still on the case. Picks up 2 before hitting Q. And Supershy will claim round 2. It's a 1-0 in the series as they take Lijiang Tower. Get y'all some stats while I get into the next lobby. Oh, wow. They were like waiting on me. All right. So no time to even turn on the copyright free music. You'll have a quick look at some stats. I'm going to have a quick look. Oh, what are we seeing? What are we seeing? Zolibi. Zolibi taking over. Most elims, fewest deaths, most damage. Can Potofeu stop Zolibi? There's our question heading into Blizzard World. This is a Potofeu map pick. We had Numbani banned out by Supershy. And then we get Maga banned from Supershy and Potofeu banned Tourbillon. I like how so far there's like they're playing by the honor system. I love this. I think more teams and experts should actually play by the master system, but just do it as an honor system, even though it's not forced in the rules. I have mad respect for this. I can't confirm. Is it that way all the way down? No, we do get like a double tank ban on map 3, but they're pretty close. Yeah, no, we're getting multiple diva bans banned out. Anyway. I still think they should play by the honor system. Let's get into map 2. It's Blizzard World. And we get some Winston Overwatch here on Blizzard World. Which, of course, means bring on a backline from both sides. Tracer Soch. Poco was a little... really wanted to hold that front high ground. Goes back for it. Doesn't make the jump. So that could have been dangerous. J9 still continuing to put pressure down. I think Poco's still below half health as they move in to recontest onto the Brig. A dangerous jump in that's going to get punished. And that could just be the beginning of the end of this defense. Shoal up on the high ground. Zolibi picks up Disabled Skater. Zolibi giving chase as Warglabadoo has to reset. And that is a one and done on point A. 5.5 in the bank with a point on the board. That's on it right as Fake Poco goes in for the jump, too. The timing on that was frame perfect. But nice little move. Drop down. Gets within sight lines of the Yana. Good coordination there out of Ayumi and Fake Poco. Fake Poco's going to take the second leap down to the bottom. Not satisfied with just holding high ground. Wants to put pressure on Cart. Sleep up top to stop the nano boosted Lunar, but Lunar's going to wake up. Continue to try to pressure this Ana down. Ayumi with no sleep guard is just super vulnerable. And this Disabled Skater was off trying to help Fake Poco, it looked like. Now the Primals popped and whew, Supershy are continuing to march, and you can start to see why this team is 8-0. The coordination looks so good. Able to recognize that Disabled Skater was not there. Lunar's able to continue to pursue Ayumi. Now J9 finds that important pick. Shoal trying to stop this cap here with 2 minutes to go. Finds 2. Beautiful shooting. My goodness. Gets a chunky headshot and the kill onto Zolibi. Shoal with the 3-piece to put a stop to this cart. That might have just saved Potofeu in this entire... Like, that was a momentum swing of an overclock. things were looking a bit dire there for Potofeu. And Shoal just bails him out with an energizing ultimate. Put a stop to this run from Supershy. We'll Globadu with the pulse. He's got sight set on Lunar. He already has a Libby low. Oh, there's the move. We'll Globadu gets the blink recall in. But didn't even need the recall. Forced to go anchor cart. Mark J9 off the inside of the arcade. Meanwhile, Lunar's putting a little pressure on high ground, but Disabled Skater is staying back with Shoal in the honor this time. Nade gets blocked by the shield, and Poco's in trouble despite the nano boost. Just too much damage coming in. Rally, bolstered attack coming up to the high ground. What we're going to do is not going to land the pulse. And Masood has good sightlines, dropping now to help with this cap on the cart. Nicely played. Very nicely played there out of Lunar and Supershy. Get the shield in to protect against the nade with the incoming nano engage out of Fake Poco. Resu's able to get the purple onto Fake Poco. They secure that kill. And then with the rally, they're able to not only fend off that nano boost, but even get some value out of the rally as they head to the high ground. But let me die here early on point C, not ideal. A big diamond for Fake Poco. It's an investment. Oh, but the purple lands this time. The shield not there from Lunar. And Fake Poco's risky jump in is rewarded. If you got melted down there, I don't know if Fake Poco would have gotten the primal up in time, but because of that nade, they get the kill and then stabilize here a little bit. Jen misses Disabled Scanner. Lunar gets the nano boost for a second attempt in. And that will take out the rallying Disabled Scanner. Dodge onto the sleep dart. Beautiful juggle onto Yumi. 3 quick hits. And Lunar made that one look easy. Just I mean, the aura on that side step below was just like, that was some Bruce Lee stuff right there. Like, nothing extreme, just knew where it was going and just the side step to get out of the way. The quick little plop, pop, pop. Beauregard would have been happy. There's a critical role reference there for our your D&D CR fans out there. Oh, nano boost. Never mind, that was dueling. I don't know why the Sojourn voice line I always get fooled into thinking it's a nano boost. No, it was just Zolibby absolutely diffing Shoal through that overclock. Fake Poco down. Supershy have eyes set on this third cap. It's giving me an nano boost on a Disabled Skater here just to try to stop it. It's both of your supports nanoed up, and buy side for Shoal to pick up too. Shoal's able to kind of work through the middle of that mess and lock down 2 targets. Now a good shot onto Raisu. Force them back around the corner and make things uncomfortable for Lunar. Jenna pushing in low. Supershy were really forced all the way back. They were very easily able to reclaim the first half of this point. So now able to stage set up for this Primal Rage. We're waiting on the nano boost to come online. Lunar is able to survive through the ante, and there comes the nano. Going to go ahead and pop the Primal, see if they can lock down. Oh, they will. It's a Yumi that gets the brunt of it as opposed to the Brig, who I think was the initial target. But Disabled Skater trying to make their way back onto the point to stop the inevitable cap from coming through. 74 seconds left on the clock. Big Poco going up the gut with Warbug Ledoux. The other three heading through the inside of Lost and Found. She'll put some shots down on that high ground. There goes Fake Poco up top, but you've lost Disabled Skater. You find Raisu in the trade, but with Ayumi going low, it looks like not much hope left in this attack. Not much steam left. Lunar has cut the knees off. And the supports don't make the rotation. J9 head up top as they look to finish off what remains of the attacking forces here from Potofeu. Recall forced out from Warglebadu. I'm not sure there's much left they can do. Thank you over here. I'll wait. There's the chase. There's the melee. Big Poco forced back. All the way back. Yeah, we're about to say chase is coming in. So Libby and J9 here on the front line, not giving an inch. Build up as much ult charge as humanly possible. I didn't see what Shoal like thought about swapping to, but swaps back and puts themselves way behind in that overclock. Big purple there, actually from Ayumi, got two, but Lunar comes in and finds them once again. Shoal does eventually thwart Lunar, but it's not in time to save the Yana. Fake Poco just forced to run over, grab a mini, try to wait for that passive healing to come in. J9's not able to interrupt it. I think J9 was exactly looking to make sure Fake Poco couldn't top off. But good job from Warglebadu to recognize that, and does mark J9 enough to start working into the backline. Good pressure onto the brig, and a beautiful dive lands, and that's exactly what Potofeu needed to open this up. Lunar still trades it, and the Nano Boost online first here for this defense. Ayumi in a lot of trouble. The stick lands, and Lunar's at 52 health, jumps back to get the heals. There's none to be found. There's no Ana there. Shoal and Fake Poco have already dismantled the backline, and Potofeu will get it done. We'll get it started. They'll get it started. You can see reinforcements coming in from the back line. Lunar has returned and has a primal rage to work with. So things are far from done, as a matter of fact. Good whip shot, force Fake Poco back as they get the nano boost. Supershy going to the back line. Can they keep the supports alive this time? The sleep lands, but Shoal goes down. So Libby's got an OC in this. Ayumi actually finds Libby. Can Ayumi survive? Ayumi has 1 health. Back it up. Lunar finishes him off. And the defense stabilizes here, despite the best efforts of Ayumi. Nice punish on the Masoot. Oh, disabled skater though. Ate that pulse bomb like a champ. Did not get the shield flick up in time. And J9 still pressuring around the back. This is Forrest Warglebadu to go mark. J9 has to respect it, leaving Fake Poco to try to duel these backliners alone. Shoal has popped the overclock, turn around and try to help the backline, but Ayumi is once again the target of it. Beautiful shooting out of Shoal though. A quick two-piece is keeping Potofeu alive here in Blizzard World. Now the rally to back it up. Warglebadu with the pulse, trying to chase down Masoot in the back line. Masoot is able to find the Mega, but the rallying, disabled skater is there. That's enough for the cap here. 2:30 on the clock. But Potofeu really need to secure this high ground and make sure they don't give up any space here on the on point B. Oh, and with Fake Poco already down, that's looking very unlikely. It's going to take them time and probably some investment here to retake this high ground, particularly with a nano boost coming up on from Raisu, or already online from Raisu. Lunar already going deep, building up towards that primal. You see, they're just locking down. Ooh, I saw the bounce. That was a bounce nade coming in to hit 2 in the back line. That was really cool. But yeah, Supershy, you can see just how confident they are this whole, how many resources they're going to force out just to get through the archway, much less get the high ground. Rav, thank you for the follow. Says, let's go, Potofeu. There's the dive in from Fake Poco. There's the nano boost lands. Raisu does get the return nano out, and Lunar finds Shoal in the back line, and then gets the jump kill onto Ayumi as well. We're going to do still alive alongside Fake Poco with less than 90 seconds to go. Bit of a duel down low here between our two tracers. J9 giving chase. What we're going to do just backs up and resets. Fake Poco pops the primal. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. I love the investment. Fake Poco kind of taking matters into their own hands. J9 up top finds Disabled Skater once again. It's been so good with these sticks today. Disabled Skater getting the brunt of a lot of them. Less than 60 on the clock. Thought you had Lunar isolated, but once again, Ayumi falls. This backline's been under so much pressure. Whew. Okay. Good opener. Can he survive the dive from Lunar? Peel from Fake Poco puts the bubble up to try to block the healing out of Raisu, and that's enough. Ayumi with some beautiful shooting finds that final blow. An ambitious leap dart thrown towards J9's direction. Hey, if that had landed, I would have been extremely impressed. Ayumi has been just spectacular. And is indeed rocking the bounce nade. Not seeing the groggy here. Ayumi trusting their geometry skills here in what can be the final moments of map 2 unless Potofeu can come up with this cap. Rally already in play. Zolibi has an overclock. The big stun is in, and Zolibi taken down out of that backline. Shoal's able to find him. All we're going to do lands the stick as well. Has a low Raisu on the point, and Potofeu dig deep here in overtime. Looks like they were empowered by the yellow bar up top. Just give me 2 points on the board. Disabled Skater had made a move to a Lucio to get back to this point after spending the rally, then goes back over to the brig there. So that was the little bit of change we saw up top, but with the ultimate used, there was 0 ult lost. Very, very good timing on the macro and rotations there of Disabled Skater. Getting the best of both worlds. There's that nano boost that Raisu had held on to from the previous fight. Oh, looks like there was a nano return. Who woke the... Okay, I would opt to not wake Lunar in that situation. Maybe that's just me, but you know what? Fake Poco is able to trade a pair. So 3v3 left on this point. Poco does have the Primal Rage. Lunar 3 percentage behind on that. Dive in. Able to recenter onto Libby to get the follow-up after the initial slam. Finds the kill. So Libby dropping a bit of a profanity there in chat. I understand your frustration. Hey, to be fair, Libby, you were absolutely just server admin on map 1. Can't blame Fake Poco for wanting to take you out of this fight early. The purple lands in. Ayumi's in trouble. There's the dive in. Lunar able to find that kill. Lunar pops the Primal Rage into the back line, and Zolibi's going to fight Disabled Skater. 3 seconds on the clock, and it's a move in from Fake Poco just to see if we can get into overtime. They do initiate that, but there's nothing else left. Supershy will take map 2, move up to match point. All right. Once again, our teams are moving today. So not even going to bother putting on the copyright-free music. We are getting right into Esperanca here. Could they stop Zolibi here in Mat 2? I mean, honestly, there's a lot more. Zolibi is not your fewest deaths in the lobby. Is not your most damage in the lobby either. Lunar got the ladder. It feels like J9. Yeah, J9, though, with only 4 deaths, still far, far beneath what I think Potofeu needed to get on top in a lot of these battles, control this flow of battle. You can see lowest death there for Potofeu was 9 on the other side. All right, before we get into Esperanca, let's take a quick look at our bans. So no ban for push as far as maps, just verifying that that hasn't changed coming into week 5. Was Diva and Maga banned out? Are we repeating the Maga ban? Supershy are repeating the Maga ban. Potofeu go back to the Diva ban that they showed us on Lijiang Tower. Big Poco back into the Wrecking Ball, which prompts an interesting swap here from Warglabadoo. Moving into that Echo, and I love the ability to kind of get on some of these rooftops, put pressure down on that high ground, try to help with this dive, but Fake Poco forced out. Masood has just having none of it. Apparently, Masood does not like hamsters, has a gross dislike for hamsters. And you can see why, you know. Alongside Ayumi, Fake Poco's able to move in and pick up a kill on Araisu. Lunar had no clue Ayumi was there. That was funny. A little jump scare there on the Lunar. Ayumi does come up with a one pick in that fight, but it's the only kill that Potofeu are gonna find. Some early meterage here for Supershy. Little double dash around there. Love the dash forward, dash back from Warglabadoo. Oh, but J9 gets in, able to find the kill with the blink recall. A little bit of style point there. Doesn't have to use the recall until they've got the kill. Not forced out during the duel. And J9 commandingly taking control of the second fight. There's going to be a third final blow for J9 in this one. Moving in, see if they can find the fifth target, combining with Lunar. It's a good pick. Oh, trying to find disabled. J9 almost took down disabled for the second time in this fight. Is going to force a recall early here out of Warglabadoo. And this has been the checkpoint picked up and some here as we hit the 2-minute mark. J9 will find that kill on Warglabadoo for the second time in the last 30 seconds. And J9 with... Remember, only had 4 deaths there in the entirety of Blizzard World. With an insane opening. Not quite able to land that pulse you saw in the background here from Lunar's pop. So Libby's going to pop the overclock here. Bubble in the way, the Kitsune rush there. But alongside J9, Lunar ends up getting some kills. I'm not sure how much Libby actually did to get those kills. That was some slick maneuvering. Gets the slide out pick onto Ayumi. And this could just be a record fast Esperanca. All 5 members of Supershy all are still here. No ults online just yet. Disabled skaters still 11% away from that sound barrier. If they can get that online, it should be enough to stabilize. But that's a big if right now with Lunar popping the Primal Rage in the corner. Trying to seal this one in a solid 3-0 in a solid 3 minutes. Couple more punches will finish off Fake Poco. Disabled Skater will not get that sound barrier. Dies 1% away. And that is a 3-minute cap on Esperanca. Wow. Supershy had 1 death. I'm calling it right now. I'm fairly confident Supershy had 1 death in that entire push. It was 1 death away from a flawless victory. I'm fairly confident. Let's go double check the stats. It was Ayumi that got that 1 kill on the Kiriko. I believe was the only pick. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That was the only death. One of the most incredible Esperanzas I've ever seen. Obviously, it wasn't incredible from a competitive standpoint. I mean, I'm sad to say for Potofeu fans out there, but wow. I mean, wow. I mean, what do you even say about that? a record-breaking pace. I mean, I don't have stats in front of me on all-time Esperanca here in FACEIT League, but that one has to be up there. That one has to be up there. One death. One death. The bot never stopped. The bot never stopped moving. TS1 was just all eyes forward. That was a complete 145 to 0, or whatever the exact meterage is on Esperanca, roughly 145. My goodness. I mean, and this is against a 7-1 team, y'all. It's not like Supershy just put up a 3-minute Esperanca, you know, against one of these teams down here at the bottom. They just put up a record-breaking pace against the number 3 squad. If that doesn't just scream dominance. Hey, and you know what? It seems like, I don't know, Lunar. Now I have to ask. I think you already focused by the time I got the question out with the delay at all. But I mean, not being old enough to make master certainly doesn't seem to have dissuaded you from getting your team there. And I think what I was starting to say at the top of this thought is that kind of a performance. I mean, you don't have to say anything. Actions speak louder than words. You don't even have to answer the question. I think you already have, as a matter of fact. That was insane, y'all. That was insane. Yeah. That was, wow. What an Esperanca. What an Esperanca. Raisu. Raisu, you spoiled the flawless victory. Honestly, not your fault, man. Not your fault. Big props to Ayumi. I think it was Ayumi, right? I don't think it had the ZI in game. That just threw me off. I mean, big props to Ayumi. Ayumi is pretty nasty in that flex support role. You gotta give some love over the other side. Like, don't blame Raisu for that. Just give a little tip of the hat to Ayumi for making sure Potofeu didn't get a complete flawless victory against them. Like, that was straight up one shot away from flawless victory. Insane. Insane. GG's. Hell yeah. It looks like we might get a conversation with Lunar. Potential interview with Lunar. We're trying to set up with Sully right now. Lunar, what's going on, my friend?
Hello. No much.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
I didn't know much about Potofeu coming in. Were you nervous at all about this match today? Had you, what's their power level like kind of behind the scenes, and you know, what's everybody saying about this Potofeu squad?
I honestly have no idea. I know a few of the players, and I know like some of our players knew the other players as well.
Sure.
Like as I said in the first interview, like I'm super confident into every team. So we were just going in like, let's just do a quick 3-0 and we can go eat or something. I don't
know. y'all did. Y'all
Yeah.
definitely put up a quick 3-0. Tell me about that Esperanca. Like, what happened to Raisu? It was almost a flawless victory. What happened? I mean, I still think it was a good shot from the Curie. I will still just give some credit to the flex support on the other side. But tell me your perspective on that one.
No credit to the other flex support. Rice is just dumb ending my games. Like, get him out of here. Like, if any flex support want to join our team, like, hit me up on Discord. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. We needed a flawless 3-minute run.
Yeah.
I mean, was that the fastest Esperanca y'all ever had in an official? I think it's one of the fastest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's probably our fastest Esperanca ever. I think we'd had had some similar Esperanzas in like scrims and warm-ups, but I think this one was by far the fastest.
Well, it's a much different monster when it happens in an official versus scrims. And
Yeah,
warm-ups.
it is.
Yeah. Let's talk serious for a second, because you know it's kind of been going around, you know, about your eligibility and stuff, and we've talked about this before. But I also want to touch on, because it doesn't seem to affect your drive whatsoever. Like, you're just playing harder and harder. Does that... Tell me about that a little bit. Like, it doesn't seem to have affected your motivation. Does it at all? Like, that's got to be tough.
like right now my motivation is like the highest it's ever been. Like I joined this team of being on the bench for like a year, like
Right.
1.5 years. So like joining this team, I literally all I said was like I'm just gonna lock in and just do as much as I can, and then with like us continuing to winning and dominating scrims and officials, I could just such a fucking driving force and to just keep going.
That's
And then of course like it's fun, so why not keep going?
That's amazing. I mean, we've got the receipts. I mean, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you, my friend. Like, you've been in my chat. You're for all 24. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be, and then you get on the Supershy squad, and y'all are now 9-0. Like, what a run! What a run! Yeah, I don't really have much else for you today. It's I expect this to continue. I look forward to seeing more out of the squad. Any shout outs or any other thoughts you want to share with us before I let you get out of here and go celebrate?
We want to shout out our warm up, Mari. Best warm up we've had so far.
Really? Like legitimately?
Yeah, I mean they're super nice. Good warm up. Got us ready for the official.
That's a great squad. I think. Would you consider them a dark horse coming up? Like, if we're like talking about postseason and that kind of thing, where would you rate that squad?
I would rate them pretty high.
I mean, I feel like they're doing pretty good.
I don't know too much, but yeah, I think they've had some upsets and could be like a really like dark horse team to go a bit further than people would expect them to do.
I know. Evil and Zero are nuts. Was Zero playing today?
Yeah, I think so.
Zero wasn't
Not
playing
sure.
last time we saw him. It's the only reason I ask. And it's you have more insider knowledge. I just see what I see from the outside, so I like to pick your brain when I get the chance, my friend.
Yeah, no, but I think that's like what I think. I don't know about Zero, but
actually, last question. Your main support. I'm sorry if I'm sure I butchered the name on. How do I pronounce the?
Mesut Özil.
Oh, hold on. Let me actually get the name in front of me so I can hear it and see it. All right. Tell me that one more time.
Mesut Özil.
I'm gonna struggle with that.
Yeah.
I'm too scared to even try. Mesut. What was the last one?
Mesut Özil.
Özil.
Yeah.
Mesut Özil.
Yes.
Awesome. Is Mesut Özil new? Is that a
No. It's still the same guy, but he's playing on a different account.
Oh, it's just a different account. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That was my follow-up.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, my friend. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Fun being here.
GG's. Congrats on the dub. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. See you.
There you go. Take extraordinaire 16-year-old looter. Oh man, and yeah, confirmation. The age gap is just more motivation, more drive to go dominate.